take a pause for a quick second and remind you of this. I will give an account of every thought, attitude, desire, action, word. Okay? That stands before me. But here is the thing, the good news that you cannot overlook. Beside me stands my advocate. Who graciously took upon himself all of my failures. I may be embarrassed, but I'm not condemned because Jesus paid it all. Sin had left a crimson stain. He washed it white as snow. It doesn't negate the judgment. It doesn't negate the giving of the account. What it negates is the condemnation that ought to come from my failure and my weakness and my sin. That, beloved, is good news. God's called you to preach. God's called you to tell every opportunity how awesome Jesus is. God's called you for the privilege of declaring how mighty and wonderful and incredibly satisfying He is. Again, you know I love the John 9, man born blind. They say to him, he's a sinner, and the guy says, look, I don't know, you guys categorize him however you want, I don't care. I was blind, now I see. Jesus did it. The woman in John 8 in adultery, caught, everybody calls her to account. They're going to stone her because she's committed sin. And Jesus says, neither do I condemn you, go and sin no more. This is good news. This is the reality of the gospel. And God simply says to us, to you and to me, tell everybody. Lay this out for them. You don't have to argue it. You don't have to prove it. You don't have to create some sort of explanation. It is simply tell them how awesome is Jesus. But then you also have to put it into practice. You have to incarnate it yourself. You have to exemplify it with your selflessness, with your generosity and gentleness. You have to actually put it into. You can't contradict yourself, your words and your life. And so you need to exemplify what you're saying, the love and the patience and the kindness and the gentleness and the faithfulness. You have to put that all into the reality of your existence if the preaching is going to have the power that you want it to have. And the whole function, the whole context, the whole end of all of our preaching is to honor Jesus Christ. The greatest good is to honor Jesus Christ. And we do it in word and we do it in deed. And we do it in what we're talking about to the people. How marvelous is Jesus of Nazareth. How awesome is His love for me. And how magnificent is all the things that He has done in my life. It's not an argument. It's not a debate. It's the simple statement, I was blind and now I see. And it's all because Jesus invited me, and I said, I'll follow you wherever you take me. Amen.